they asked me a question about freedom of speech in Turkey. They were very political. I mean, they were interested in political stuff, and I was very willing to talk about this, and I made a kind of half joking remark saying, well, there is freedom of speech in Turkey, but freedom after speech can be problematic depending on what you say. And about a couple hours later, when we were in Ankara at the Museum of Anatolian Civilizations Museum, I was showing them the archaeological sites of Turkey on a map. And one of the archaeological sites was near Armenia. And they saw Armenia and they said, you know, we're Jewish and we know about the Armenian genocide. We have friends, Armenian friends, who keep comparing the genocide to the Holocaust. And what do you think about this issue? Like, what do you think it was a genocide? Do you think it's comparable to the Holocaust? So I gave them a kind of 5-minute middle of the road answer, conscious of the fact that we are in Ankara. This is 1996. There are other tour guides listening. It's a crowded museum. And I tried to explain why the term genocide is toxic for the Turkish state, on the grounds that if you recognize the genocide, there may be territorial, financial compensation problems, and that also the Turks would be the first to remind Americans that you know, there's a context to all this. There's an Armenian nationalist movement. Armenians in 1915 are pushing for their own state. It's a separatist movement, and that the real goal of this so-called genocide, according to the Turks, to the Turkish officialdom, was to deport the Armenians from Eastern Anatolia to towards the Middle East, towards Syria primarily. So trying to explain why the Turks do not accept it as genocide, I used the term genocide several times, which caught the attention of a couple of other tour guides, and who complained to the museum director. And I was arrested in front of my group after like half an hour of touring the museum.